What if your lawyer wasn't a person? No suits, no courtroom drama, just a quiet earpiece with artificial intelligence feeding you every word to say. You walk into a courtroom, look the judge in the eye, and every argument you make, every defense you give is generated by an AI trained on thousands of past cases. Sounds like a scene from a near-future sci-fi film, but it's not fiction. In 2023, this almost happened. A real courtroom, a real case, and a robot lawyer that was ready to speak through a human. But just before it could begin, the entire system shut it down. Why? Because it worked a little too well. It started with a company called Do Not Pay, a tech startup that called itself the world's first robot lawyer. Their goal was simple: to make legal help accessible to people who couldn't afford it. The founder, Joshua Browder, wanted to eliminate the need for expensive lawyers by letting AI do the talking. Literally, the AI was trained on mountains of legal data, past court transcripts, legal documents, and case law, learned how to respond, how to argue, even how to object, and it could do all of this in real time. The test case, a traffic court appearance. A defendant, a real person, would walk into the courtroom wearing smart glasses connected to a small earpiece. The AI would listen in live and guide the defendant on exactly what to say. It wasn't flashy, no robot standing behind a desk, no judge arguing with ChatGPT, just one person, silently fed arguments by a system far more advanced than anyone realized. But here's where it gets interesting. The company didn't name the location of the court, not at first. They wanted to keep the details quiet until after the case. But when the story hit the news, it blew up. Suddenly, everyone in the legal world was talking about it. And not everyone was thrilled. In fact, several state bar associations, the official organizations that govern who can legally practice law, stepped in fast. They didn't just disapprove, they threatened legal action. Joshua Browder said he received letters warning that going through with the plan could lead to criminal charges. One even said he could face 6 months in jail for allowing the AI to participate. And the defendant? They could be charged too, for letting a robot guide them in court without a licensed attorney. The stakes got serious fast. Now ask yourself this: why were they so afraid? Was it because the technology wasn't ready? Or was it because it was? If this AI went to court and actually helped someone win, it wouldn't just be a headline. It would be the beginning of the end for one of the most protected, elite industries in the world. Lawyers are expensive, legal access is limited. Entire court systems are built around bureaucracy and barriers. But if an app can do it better, faster, and for free, the entire foundation shakes. Under pressure, Browder canceled the court appearance. The AI never got its chance to speak in court. But in a way, it didn't have to, because it had already said enough. It had proven that AI was no longer just helping people prepare for court. It was ready to speak for them, and that terrified people. Think about what this means. This wasn't a robot flipping burgers. It wasn't AI drawing pictures or generating music. This was AI stepping into a role we consider deeply human, defending someone's rights in front of a judge. And if AI can do that, what can it do? We're entering a world where human judgment isn't the only judgment anymore. AI therapists already exist. Some people prefer them because they don't judge. AI doctors are diagnosing conditions faster than humans in some trials. Financial advisors, teachers, coders, analysts, designers one by one, AI is slipping into spaces we never thought it could enter. But the courtroom, that was sacred. That was human, and yet here we are. The Do Not Pay incident wasn't just a legal experiment, it was a warning shot. It showed us that AI won't always wait for permission. It will keep evolving, keep improving, keep trying, and eventually it will get in. Maybe the next attempt won't be so public. Maybe it'll happen quietly, but it will happen. Because once the door is open, even just a crack, AI finds a way through. So now the question isn't, can AI defend someone in court? It's in what happens when it starts doing it better than us. What happens when the judge can't tell the difference between a trained lawyer and a synthetic voice? What happens when people start choosing AI over real attorneys? Not because it's cheaper, but because it's better. And what happens when we stop asking if we should and just accept that we will? The AI lawyer never got its day in court, but it changed the future anyway, because now the legal world knows it's not safe from disruption. And the rest of us? We need to start asking harder questions. Not just about what AI can do, but about what we're still supposed to do.